Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today, we're taking a look at the Beast Deities Norse God Skull, aka Dark Super Saiyan 4 BROLY. Beast Deities recently came out with their versions of Super Saiyan 4 and 5 BROLY. I've got them all pre-ordered in case I want to do the second payment on them, but I did this one first because I thought he had the coolest look, and if I like him, spoiler alert, I do, then I'll probably buy at least one more, probably the Super Saiyan 5 from them, and then save the Super Saiyan 4 for ZT Studios whenever they come out with theirs and see how theirs looks. But I gotta say, just like I told you, this thing is actually pretty good. He actually came out a little bit better than I thought he would. He is fucking gigantic. Look at the size of this box. My setup, I don't even have the room to really move it around, but this box is enormous. It is like 2 times the size of the other, the first appearance BROLY from Beast Deities that I have. This thing is awesome. It's covered head to toe with really nice artwork and print, and it says some stuff on the top that I don't have room to show you. But let's go ahead and get started on BROLY, and let's get him down and see how big he is, because this thing is enormous. If I can even get my hands on him. The top of his hair, he is exactly 11 inches, and down to his hairline he's about 9 1/4, not quite 9 1/2, which would make the whole figure about 28 centimeters. So this dude is absolutely freaking enormous, and he is even bigger, I think, than my other Beast Deities BROLY. And yes, he is taller than him, but they both look really good. But my gosh, and I've heard that the Super Saiyan 5 from them is even bigger. I'll probably get it. Here he is next to the Demoniacal Fit BROLY. I didn't want to get out my SHF of the Z BROLY because they're the same figure, but you saw the height there. And got a couple others. Bear with me for a second. Ooh, here he is with my favorite BROLY. Here he is with Full Power BROLY, and he absolutely towers over him. And it wouldn't be a BROLY comparison without a Goku. And if you can see Goku way down there, even below his waistline. So this guy might be too big. I've heard people make that argument, and I'm not going to say it's that it isn't true, because they are kind of big.
Shut up, bitch!
But holy shit, are they awesome. But let's get into him a little bit deeper. Now, for his aesthetic, this dude looks really good. Like I said there at the beginning, I thought he had the coolest look of all the other ones. My second favorite would probably be the Super Saiyan 5, which I probably will get. Give me a week and a half to get him in hand. But anyways, let's start with the hair. Super huge hair sculpt, typical Super Saiyan 4 look. Pretty much his might be a little fuller and a little crazier, but it looks really good. Has a nice kind of matte to satin finish on it. Great sculpt. I like the face plates, but we'll get more into those whenever we go over the accessories, because there's a bunch of them. I just put this one on him, but I like it. I like the necklace right here. It's done really well. It's not quite sculpted on it. It's kind of glued on the figure. It's not sculpted on it like the Demoniacal Fit or the SHF Z BROLY is, but it looks really good. I love the fur all over him. Could use more paint, I would say, because there is some paint. There's some shading in there. They did put the dry brush or the airbrush, to it, and it looks good, but I would love some dry brush on the outside. But the fact that we did get some shading, I'm cool with it. I love the chest. I'm not really familiar with the lore or the source material, I should say, as far as what's going on with Dark Super Saiyan 4 BROLY here. It looks like he's got a Dragon Ball in his chest that's infecting him. It kind of gives me a Street Fighter 4 Evil Ryu kind of look with the chest right here, and it looks really cool. Like this kind of comes out like veins or infection or whatever. The skin color, he's kind of African American or Middle Eastern or something with the skin tone now, and I'm okay with that. If that matches the source material, somebody tell me down in the comments. I wouldn't personally know. I like the skirt. It's black now, which makes sense since he's Dark BROLY or whatever. I like it, of course, just like the other Beast Deities, got a nice flexible material, looks really good. Pants legs are now like a dark blue, like a slate kind of blue, and that looks really cool. It's got some battle damage and tearing and stuff on it. Looks awesome. You can see the fur underneath, and there is shading on the fur even in there. In 1,000 years, we would never get that from SHF. So I like that a lot. The jewels on the arm and the wrist and shin gauntlets all look really good. Not that big a deal, but they do look pretty nice with the blue that they've got. Feet look good. I like them. The paint on all the feet and the plastic and just that kind of gunmetal that they have, that looks really, really nice. His tail His tail is a little plain because the sculpt and the fur sculpt, like I meant to say, it looks good, and the tail rotates, but we'll go over that more here in a little bit. But there's no paint, there's no dry brush, there's none of that black shading like we see up here on it. So it's a little plain, but it's behind him, and the fact that it's on there, it still looks pretty cool, and it doesn't feel delicate at all, which I really, really like. That always worries me. When getting Super Saiyan 4 figures, I always worry whether or not the tail is going to be delicate. But overall, you know, his proportions and stuff look good, other than the fact that he's friggin' ginormous and stuff. But this is a very, very nice looking figure. Now, for accessories, this dude comes with more stuff than necessary, to be quite honest. He has a great spread. He comes with 2 different head sculpts, technically. He comes with that wolf head on him in the package that looks pretty cool, actually. And, of course, he comes with that Super Saiyan 4 hair sculpt that looks really good. You've already seen it. He comes with 6 different face plates. He comes with 2 different face plates that have the mask on it, one where the mask is not broken, and it looks really, really good. And he has another mask where it's kind of broken off half of his face, and it looks good as well. He also comes with 4 different bare-faced face plates, and they look great. He comes with like an open mouth, kind of laughing, yelling face. It looks great. He comes with a grinning face that looks really good. He comes with like a teeth showing grinning face that looks really good as well. And he comes with an open mouth, yelling face that looks really awesome. He comes with 12 different hands, 2 fist hands, and then a bunch of different open hands, nothing we haven't seen before. 2 of them to hold an energy effect that we'll look at here in a minute. He also comes with a big bag of the earrings that go on all the different face plates, and they look good, but I'm not getting them out of the bag. He also has 2 different energy effects. He has one where you kind of plug there. That's the usual kind of handheld energy effect with the little things that you plug in and out of it, and I don't really like those, but it does look good. He comes with a little cloak that's a wired cloak that I'm not going to use, but it's pretty good for a soft goods cloak, and it's got a real metal chain on it. And lastly, he's got that big old mouth energy effect thing that looks really, really cool and lights up. I'll show you here in a second. And but man alive, this thing looks like a big spiky dildo, kind of. I can't even lie and say it doesn't, but it's pretty awesome. When you turn the lights out, it glows and all that stuff, and it's pretty cool. For the money, this is a fantastic spread of stuff. Now, for his articulation, he actually surprised me a little bit. He moves better than I was expecting. I don't know why. I kind of had low hopes, low whatever you want to call it, expectations, but he did exceed them. His neck moves really well, and he can look down into the chest with no problem. It's a Super Saiyan 4, so the hair sculpt is not going to let him look up, but Broly's 1,000 feet tall, and he looks up to nobody. Anyway, but you do get side to side because there is a nice long double ball peg from the neck into the head, and the neck itself is on a ball peg down in here. So I really do like the setup. He's a Super Saiyan 4, so he has articulatable parts in his hair right here in the front and back here in the back, you know, just like any other Super Saiyan 4 figure that you've seen. Shoulders up above 90 just a little bit, but I'll take that all day long. And of course, you know, we can do a full 360 with them. That is never a problem with a Broly. Soft chest piece, which I like, that Beast Deities does. So you're not going to get like Kamehameha level, you know, bringing the arms across him from the butterflies, but it does bring them across a little bit, and I like that a lot as well. Now, bicep swivel that works really good. I like it. Double jointed elbow, but he's got ginormous Broly arms, so they aren't really going past 90, and I don't have a problem with it, and I like the way that elbow looks. Wrists are a gigantic ball hinge like normal, so you get your normal movement there, and your rotation, no problemo. In here, of course, it moves kind of like there's maybe a ball peg right here, but he's so big they might have a ball hinge. I can't really tell, and I'm not going to pry him apart. He's too expensive to find out, but you can get some crunch just on the diaphragm brake and back and tilt and twist. It might be a double ball peg, but it's probably just a single ball peg or a ball peg on a hinge. Either way, it works. He's got a ball peg down here in the waist as well that works really nicely. So when you work them together, you can get just about whatever you want out of his abdomen. It's pretty good. God, I can't talk tonight. Legs. There is a split right here, and like I told you, this is very, very soft material. So the legs will go out to basically a full-on split. So I like that a lot. No new, engineering in there. It's just like the other Beast Deities, BROLYs, so that move really good. Front kick above the waist. I mean, come on now, Marvel Legends. Why can't you do that with a Hulk? It's kind of soft booty piece, so you can kick the legs back a little bit. You do have thigh swivel, if you can see that. Sorry, there's so much of him. I keep forgetting to move him up to the middle of the screen, but he does have that. Double jointed knee. Not the most range ever, but it is past 90, and the knee itself doesn't look too bad. A little bit of space, I guess you would say, right through here. But what are you going to do with a size of figure this big? No shin swivel. Ankle's a ball hinge like normal, so it'll go down a little bit, up a little bit, and you'll get a little bit of ankle rocker out of it. No peg holes in the bottoms of his feet. And his toe hinge is actually pretty tight. Not the best looking, but not the worst looking either. It would work. I think that would probably hold a little bit of the weight of the figure. Not that you'd really be posing him too much, other than just for him stepping or lunging into somebody or something, and it would definitely work for that. So his articulation is pretty solid, especially for me not expecting it to be as good as it is. Ooh, I want to point out real quick. Remember how, if you haven't checked out my video on that guy back there, check it out. But right through there on him, on the other one, there is a little seam that looked like it could come apart. That is not the case on these, so I actually like that a lot better. Final thoughts on the Beast Deities Dark Super Saiyan 4 BROLY here. I am not normally into the kind of fan fiction type figures that come out, but this thing is pretty freaking awesome. As far as a figure, you can't really beat this for what it is, and it's not that super expensive. I mean, all in all, it's around $100, after shipping and stuff, but that's not bad for what you get with this. He's got a killer spread of accessories. He's got paint. His articulation works pretty darn good, and he just has a really killer look. I want to give this an A-. This is a very, very solid figure, and he will probably end up on a list at the end of the year. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty darn good one. I recommend you get it. I don't have the other three right now, but they would be hard pressed to beat this one. This one is pretty darn good. If you can get your hands on it, get it. But anyway, that's all I've got for Dark BROLY. Be sure and subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.